TEGRAN Kennedy, Terminal de Graus de President Kennedy, is being structured not just to be another grains terminal, in Brazil, but to have the distinction of being part of a planned chain, a planned logistics chain, a planned production chain. At this moment, we're going to start the development and operation. We plan to start the operation of the grains terminal, for us to function, for us to bring the cargo in by road transport. But we intend to bring the cargo owner into this terminal. That's our idea. That's our planning. Why? I want him to be part of this logistics chain. Today, currently, the grains producer in any Brazilian scenario, in any location, he's not part of the logistics chain. He produces and delivers right at the production site, at the farm. He delivers at the gate. From then on, this logistics chain integrates in another way. And he doesn't participate in this chain, and especially doesn't participate in the final result of the whole economy of soy, grain, corn, cotton, coffee, and so on. So our intention in planning this project is, first, for it to have a large port capacity to operate. We'll have the operational capacity to operate and ship soy and corn. We have, at first, a high-capacity port, which was thought out and planned to be the largest port in the country. We'll have large areas so that we can build the necessary infrastructure for storage and the flow of these grains. But in this first stage, we'll start with it using truck transport. Why start with truck transport? It's what's ready. It's what we can already start, We can already bring the cargo directly here. And we'll try, with this planning, to solve part of the logistics bottleneck that exists in Brazilian agribusiness. Our intention is, in fact, to bring in producers from the most remote corners of Brazil. Because the most remote corners of Brazil, like, for example, the producer from Rondônia, the producer from Mato Grosso, from the Midwest, from Tocantins, from the Goiás region, he has no port alternative. He's stuck with port alternatives and their existing operational bottlenecks, which everyone knows about. We're not saying anything to the contrary. Here, we want him to see that he has a place where he can have great flow capacity. He won't have demurrage to pay in terms of ship congestion and so on. He can bring his cargo here in this first stage by truck, but following that, we'll also bring it via the Minister Allison Paulinelli Railway. We'll already be bringing in more volume. And TEGRAN Kennedy, it starts small, phased, being implemented in modules, but it has unimaginable capacity. It has the capacity to be the largest port terminal of grains in the country, to be the solution for the growth of our grains production. So it starts with a single warehouse, for grain storage, one storage warehouse for fertilizers, because that's already return cargo, for this logistics chain. We can reach 15 million tons of grains at this terminal and 4 million of fertilizers, making it one of the largest in the country in its plan. But it will be implemented in phases so that we can bring in the trucks, bring in the cargo, and create a model where the cargo owner is a participant in the terminal. They can be a partner in the terminal, and that is our proposal. But moving forward, we have the conditions to grow because we have port capacity, we have port back area capacity. The Ministro Edison Paulo Neto Railway connecting TEGRAN Kennedy in the municipality of Presidente Kennedy from the port region of Presidente Kennedy with the Brazilian interior and central Brazil. We are going to interconnect with an already operational railway concessionaire, and we will be able to capture this cargo, bringing more economy, more viability for the rural producer, for the cargo owner, which are the cooperatives, which are the producers. And we want to bring these owners of a terminal together with us, bring them to be partners in the terminal, to have a terminal to call their own.